if you are a prayer and worship member, whether an official or you are just a member in a specific church or in an organization or where you are, and you participate in praising and worshiping the Lord, and you don't pray consistently, you just concentrate in prayers and worship, you just concentrate in practicing voice chords, pitches and tone, without prayers, without at times fasting, without at times dedicating specific time or specific days for specific prayers, praying for yourself, there's high possibility you will lose it. And maybe you have lost it already. Devil does not like people praising and worshiping the Lord. And that's why in most churches, the first attack comes to the praise and worship team. The attack comes to the choir members. You find some of them, they really misbehave. Some of them get pregnancy out of marriage. Some of them, they have sex among themselves. Some of them, they find very easy to divorce. Some of them, they are high-level gossipers. Some of them, they are used by the devil to quarrel with the pastor or the priest. And at times, they decide not to sing. So because people are used in singing, the mass or the service becomes boring. And people will say, the choir members are not there. The praise and worship team is not there, so the church is boring. People will say that. So if you are a praise and worship leader, if you are a praise and worship team, you don't need to be a leader. Dedicate specific time in studying the word of the Lord. Study how the devil works, because the devil is always after you. And that's why, if you are not careful, a very small quarrel among the team members, a very small quarrel with your pastor or with any church leader, even a deacon, even a church secretary or treasurer, will make you not to go to church. I've seen some praise and worship team members, just because they quarreled among themselves, they decide never to go to church, and at times they go to church but they don't sit where their colleagues are, because the devil is happy when the choir or the praise and worship team is messed up, because that's the first thing they do. And once they mess up the church, it is very easy to attack the pastor. It's very easy to attack other members of the church. If you are a praise and worship leader or a praise and worship team member, if you are a member of a choir in a church, understand that quarreling among yourselves is expected, because the devil is with you. And when at times you feel like you don't want to go to church, please go, because that is an attack. Even if you play piano, understand there will be attack. One day the soprano or the bass or the alto or the tenor will decide to sing off key. Some of them will refuse to come to practice. So if people refuse to come to practice or decide to sing off key, some of them will not come to practice, but they want to come and lead members. Be careful when you're handling such individuals, because most attack comes from the devil.